So I was in fellowship this evening with a group of people, and it's a series we've been following, and it's by the I can't remember the church name now. It was literally in my head. I'll link it down below, but they're doing basically it's a church in Uganda, and basically doing a series called Man Talk. Now, even though most of us are a bunch of women, there is like helpful kind of, even though it's directed at men, there's still like helpful helpful kind of preachers which you could cross over to female or to female. So this topic stood out for me, and it's about fathers being there for their children. And the two things that stuck out to me, the first one is that God is literally the ultimate role model of a father figure. He was with Jesus from start to finish, and they both had that relationship, because Jesus often at times, which is recorded in the Bible, would go away to pray to his Father. And also when we come to God and we accept Jesus into our life, that God is then we are God's children. So when we are hurt, when we are upset, God will, take that upset away. He will take those negatives away. So God also ultimately is the figurehead for what it is to be a good father, a good parent. Because oftentimes what happens as well is a father can be present, but physically present, but not mentally present, and a child needs their father to be mentally present. It's okay them being there, but they need to actually be involved in the child. And even when relationships break down, sometimes the father will just we hear it all the time, like absent fathers. The absent father has nothing to do with the child, and then it has an impact on that child, because a child at the end of the day needs two parents. If a child didn't need two parents, then it would say in the Bible, but no, the child needs two parents, because it causes issues with them going up. They have emotional bondage from that situation. They're looking for that father figure, and I know a lot of the time you'll hear, oh, it's only the son that needs a father. No, the daughter needs a father. As I said, two parents, you need two parents, two parents to bring up a child and be involved in that child's life. And don't forget, children are like sponges. They pick up their environment. So it's okay the father being present, or even in another case the mother being present, but if there's that toxicity there, the child is going to pick up on it. Like, say if it's abusive relationship, that might imprint on that child, and that child may think, oh, okay, it's okay for me to attack my partner, and it just carries on this vicious circle from family to family, because that's how you as a parent, your values mold onto your child. So if your values are bad, then they're going to imprint on that child, and that could possibly then pass over to the child. Now, when you're in, God's kingdom, when you accept Jesus into your life, God will show you how to be a good parent. God will show you how to be a good parent, because as I said, he'll be a good parent to you. As I said, all in this, that God is literally the role model of how to be a good parent. And I want to go to this verse in Psalms 127, and this is verse 3, and it says, "Behold, children are a gift of the Lord. The fruit of the womb is a reward." And I think that's another thing that people forget, is that children is a reward. Children are a gift of God. Yeah, so if a children is a gift of God, they need to be treated like they're a gift of God. You need to bring them up rightly, you need to bring them up correctly, you need to be in their lives, you need to properly kind of build them, you need to treat them basically that they are a gift from God. And it's something that we neglect, but if you remember that children are a gift from God, then you'll remember that that you need to treat them right, because it's a gift from heaven. Like, literally, your child is a gift from heaven. Like, God didn't need to give you children. Like, you could have ended up being those parents that can't have children, but he gave you that gift to have children. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Look after your children.